we'll take a quick thumbnail really quick. Pull your shirt down.
We want more. No, I was kidding.
Do it! Kidding.
Pay me.
High maintenance girl shit. Anyways guys, so I thought of a pretty cool topic. Since we both recently sort of traveled,
Yes.
I wanted to talk about traveling after pharmacy school. Let's go back in time. During pharmacy school, did you travel at all?
Well, kind of, like more locally in the East Coast. So New York, what is it? Maine, DC. Like those places. Driving distance, not anywhere too far.
Now, how do those like small vacations compare now? Shit, you went on a freaking epic ass trip, man.
Yeah.
Dude, I was trying to
Taiwan.
shoot with this girl like for a whole month. She was like out traveling every single time. I was like, what the fuck, man?
I had to use my vacation hours.
But yeah, so where are some of the places that you travel?
Back in pharmacy school, it's just local areas like I just listed. But recently I went to Japan with my girlfriend, my twinnie. But we went to Japan for a week, came back, and I went on a family vacation with my parents and my brother to Shanghai and Taiwan.
Yeah, so what kind of stuff do you do?
Well, when we went to Japan, I loved it because it was just more touristy and we did our own thing, explored Japan. We went to Tokyo, Kyoto, which Kyoto's my favorite spot. Ate a lot like fat people, but you know, we were very conscious. But I think just being able to afford more than back in pharmacy school, I think you're kind of on a budget and you're kind of afraid to try little things. So you're definitely thinking about like where you're staying or just living on a budget versus going to Japan and you already have like a set amount of money that you're willing to spend. And I love that a lot more because when you go there, it's just like, okay, you're only here once, you're gonna do this and you're willing to splurge and you have that side money that you saved up for vacation to splurge on.
Dude, imagine if you went to Japan on a fucking pharmacist like intern like budget.
There's no way I would have been able to afford even the plane tickets to go to Japan on a farm. And knowing that you're in debt too and with all your loans, there's just no way that I would have just flew to Japan unless I really had that much money saved up, which...
What about traveling do you really like? Because I get this feeling that you really enjoy traveling.
Yeah, I really like the cultural experience. I think just seeing the different things and just kind of seeing for yourself what it really looks like. And also the food, because you can see a lot of movies and stuff where, you know, they're in Tokyo and stuff. And it's a lot different when you actually go there and experience it yourself. Like you know what's real and what's Hollywood, you know?
Yeah.
The food though is definitely the thing I like the most.
Of course, this girl loves fucking eating all the time, man.
Yeah, like I get to try like all these different types of food and I don't know, I just really like to also experience the people. Like you get to kind of get what kind of people and cultural differences you have with, you know, like the Japanese, the Chinese, Taiwanese, so.
I think you're right. For me, like when I travel, it's all about the people. I don't give a fuck about the food. Food is like whatever. You can have food.
I love the food. No, you have to try the food.
It's like whatever.
Yes.
No, but I guess like the thing I'm always fascinated about is really the people of each area. So when I went to Atlanta recently, this was like, I know it sounds hella trashy, but you know, going to Atlanta was my life goal. Like
I know that.
That's my life goal. And honestly, I guess I have really low standards or something, but going to Atlanta was actually one of the best experiences of my life.
Why is that?
I got to, one, accomplish a goal that I always wanted to when I was younger, right? But second thing, like I got to meet so many dope ass people and being around a lot of, and also being with my friends again. So like in pharmacy school, we're all single, we're all partying and stuff like that. But when we're reunited, like when I'm reunited with their family and stuff, I'm like, god damn, like.
You mean like pharmaceutical friends with their family? Okay. I see
So
what
like
you're saying.
having them with their kids and shit, I was like, dang, you know. And plus the ratchet ass hip hop, that was fun. And hitting up Magic City, that dirty.
I knew that's why you went to Atlanta.
That dirty ass.
Your life goal. That's the real life goal.
That's the real reason why I go to the Magic City.
Yeah.
But you know, like actually seeing all those sites and just exploring, you know. And I wouldn't say I like love traveling, but I definitely love meeting new people. And when you travel,
you can meet new friends, you know.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised, like who you actually end up being friends with.
Yeah, cause like when you're in a new city, you don't really it forces you out of your social circle and stuff like that.
Exactly.
So then you're forced to mingle and shit. Did you meet anyone in Asia or anything like that? Or did you try going on any dates?
Oh, you know me. I travel and date everywhere. Just kidding. No, I mean, I kind of met someone there that I kind of knew, and it was nice. Like, you know, just kind of like catching up with someone, or just kind of like the whole experience of, well, we also met up with my parents' partners in Shanghai and everything. It's just different because, you know, just talking to him and just talking about his culture and, you know, like our experiences there, like we're sharing our experiences so far in China with him, and he would like kind of explain why certain things are this way and that way, and you're like, oh, okay, I never took it at that standpoint.
What's one thing that you were really surprised about?
In China?
And I'll tell you one thing I was really surprised in Atlanta.
Wait, I don't want to say anything that's gonna like piss people off.
Why? Are you gonna say like they ate dog or something like that?
Well, the thing is, with Asia, it's definitely a lot of culture shock. But in China, I kind of expect it to be very similar to like Japan and Taiwan. I've been to Taiwan before. So, and then after just being in Japan, I just kind of had like the set standard of like what, you know, like Asian culture is like. But China's a lot different. It's not what I had thought it would be. And also being Chinese, I thought there wouldn't be that much of a language barrier.
Wait, are you Chinese or Taiwanese?
No, I'm Taiwanese. But
Dang,
the thing is,
I didn't call me shit.
No, but the thing is, I know Mandarin, so I didn't think there would be that big of a language barrier, but there is. It's huge.
Yeah.
Like we can't communicate whatsoever. It's really, really very simple stuff that we can communicate on. So that was one shock. Second shock would be the temperament of the people, I guess.
Let me guess, you're gonna say they were fucking rude as shit, right?
I didn't say that, I said temperament. Yeah, let's just leave it at that.
They can be pretty rude sometimes, gotcha.
Yeah, it was a little bit not, in Japan it's different. Everyone was very polite, extremely polite. They would like bow and like apologize or greet you, you know. But in China, it was a lot different. Like I felt like customer service wasn't there, number one.
Yeah.
They were just like, I don't really care. They just talk with no filter.
Gotcha. That mainland Chinese thing. I guess for me, the number one craziest thing about Atlanta was that, you know how you see these rap videos and they're like, oh yeah, fucking make it rain and shit, and you think everything's hella big?
Yeah.
I go to these strip clubs, it's just like the size of this room, dude. It's fucking,
Magic City was just
and
the
like
size of this
girls are like fucking twerking upside down, and they're like, oh, I'm like, what the fuck?
But were the strippers really hot compared to other strip clubs?
Hell no. They
really?
were.
I thought they were like have the hottest strippers there. I guess maybe only in Vegas.
They all have like clip piercings too.
I like how you are just going all out right now in front of me. Okay.
Yeah. I'm trying to turn you on, girl. Shit. No, that's one thing that really shocked me, because like I guess they do a really good job of like trying to make everything look bigger than it actually is.
Yeah,
and stuff like that.
And I think that was the same thing with New York.
Yeah.
I think it was underwhelming when I went, because they always make that New York scene look like Times Square look huge, and so I'm thinking, man, it's gonna be big. And so when I got there, it was like, this looks like Disneyland, like Main Street Disneyland. Sorry, New Yorkers. I'm sorry.
Dang, hate it on New Yorkers. Let me ask you this, one last question.
Okay.
Where's one place you want to travel next? Where's the next destination you're going to?
Thailand. I still love my Asia. Definitely Asia is Thailand's definitely next on my bucket list.
Why Thailand?
Well, I think there's still a whole, like Southeast Asia in general, I think it's just gonna be a lot different than like the places I've traveled in Asia so far. So I definitely want to see the tropical side. Awkward moment. Where do you want to travel next, Kevin?
I don't want to travel. I think the next place I want to travel is probably Texas or Houston. That's another hip hop mecca. I know, dude, she, like Angela's roommate is in the corner right now. She's like, what the fuck, you low class piece of shit. Well, yes, I am a low class piece of shit, but I want to check out all the ghetto meccas. So all the places I've been to so far, New York, Atlanta, that's it. Those are the only ghetto meccas I've been to. And California, Compton. That's right.
He hangs out there all the time, so if you guys want to see him, he's always there, Inglewood.
But some places I do want to check out next, Chicago, Chi-Town. I want to check out Bay Area.
Okay, so you want to just be in the United States. You don't want to get out of here.
I want to see all of like these rappers and shit. I haven't met a single rapper yet.
All right, I'll take you places.
All right, guys.
He just don't know.
I think we might end this video. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Let me ask you guys, what are some places that you want to go to? Leave them below. Even if they're hella trashy, just ignore these freaking haters and shit. Follow Angela right here. She has no friends, so make sure to follow her. And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Peace.
Once you finish, you can pay off your loans in like 2-3 years, no problem. You can save a bunch of money, buy my nice clothes, nice shoes, nice purses. Well, when you get out and you actually do get a job, I mean, yes, you're very excited, but